What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're gonna be setting up our 29-gallon saltwater aquarium right here. We got everything for it. We got the filter in here. We have our light right here. We have our hydrometer to see our salt level. We have our salt. And we have all of our sand right here. Alright, so pretty much that's everything we have. This right here is our salt, so we can make salt water. That's our Fluval Aqua Clear 70, goes up to 70 gallons. That's our hydrometer. This is our marine light. And that's good for coral and everything. And then this is our live sand. We have 2 bags, live reef sand. This stuff is really good if you want to start a saltwater aquarium. It makes cycling a new water aquarium faster and safer. It also has all the beneficial bacteria already in here. So you don't want to rinse this type of sand. You just want to put it straight directly into the tank. And then over here, we have a couple pieces of dry rock. They used to be live. I've had them in other saltwater tanks before, but not anymore. This is what we're gonna use for our water. This is, to me, the best thing out there. It's a water conditioner. It gets rid of ammonia, nitrites, and nitrates, removes the chlorine, heavy metals, and is good for fresh and salt water. And the best part about this is that only half a cap, the 5 milliliters, treats 50 gallons of water. So this will last you a long time. Then we have a couple heaters. I'll probably use the 100 watt instead of the 200. And we have a wave maker. It was in my 55 gallons, but I think this goes up to 100. So I might not use this one because it might be too much for our 29 gallon. So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna open up these bags of sand and we're gonna dump them out in there. And we're gonna put our rock in there so we can start turning it back into live rock. And then we're gonna add our water, our salt, our filter, and our light. All right, the first thing we're gonna put in the tank is our rocks. We're gonna go ahead and just set them up in any spot. Then we're gonna go ahead and add our sink. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and add our API Essential, which gets rid of the chlorine. Shake it all up. And it's only a 29 gallons, so we only need 5 milliliters, which is literally just that much. And we're gonna put that in here. And we're gonna go ahead and add water. All right, for the adding the salt part, it says we need a half a cup of salt for every gallon in US. So this is a 29 gallon tank, you need about 14.3 cups of salt. Right here is a 1 cup. So we need about 14 of these to make this salt water. We're gonna test it at about 10 and see where we're at. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. And then let's add 10. And we'll go ahead and give it a quick measure. The reason why I'm doing it inside of the water is so that it can help mix it in a little bit better. All right, so basically on the hydrometer, you want your salt water levels to be in the green. That lets you know your water is good, your fish are gonna be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mix some of this water up a little bit with the I think we're about as high as we want. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick measurement. So we're still at the bottom. I like to take a couple measurements from different spots. So we're right about over there. Over here it says we're a little high. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let the filter run so we can, mix the water up even more. That way we can get an even mixture as we go along. All right, so right now we got our filter running. As it filled up, it dropped our water level down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and put our light together. probably gonna slide the filtration over to right here. So we can put our light in the middle. Just like that. So as you can see, this is the tank so far. We're definitely gonna get a ton more rocks to put in here, but this is our light. It has blue light, white light. You can do the all blue, nothing, or a mix of both. Our filter is running. And we gotta go ahead and let this flow for a little bit so we can check our water levels, our salt waters again. So we're pretty much in the greens right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some more water and keep checking it to make sure that our salt water levels are good. All right, you guys, so this is pretty much how it's looking. It's literally only been like 5 minutes. We filled it back all the way up. It's pretty quiet. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do a wave maker because of how small the tank is. If I do, it'll be a small one. I'm definitely gonna add a lot more structure in here, a lot more rocks, live rocks, and build up some nice little caves and stuff for them. We're definitely gonna put all kinds of stuff in here. Clownfish, tangs, eels, invertebrates, coral. Obviously it's only a 29 gallon. So as some of those fish get too big for this, we'll definitely put them in something bigger, like a 75 or a 120 or something like that. But that'll be a couple months down the line once they actually get big enough to move into a bigger aquarium. I definitely like how deep our sand is because I do want to get some fish that actually burrow in the sand, and some starfish actually dig in the sand as well too. So we're gonna get all kinds of stuff for this aquarium. I'm definitely gonna show you guys an update on once the waters all gets crystal clear. I'm still waiting for the salt levels to level out, because where we mixed all the salt over in that corner, the salt reading was pretty high versus over on this side. Which is why it's probably best to actually mix the salt in a bucket first and then pour it in, because you'll notice already every bucket you put in will be perfect. But you can do it like this as well. I've done like this for many years on my other saltwater aquariums. Never had any issues. So in like another hour or so, we're gonna go ahead and check the salt levels, take a couple samples, make sure everything's good. And if we have to add more salt, we'll do so. We still have a ton in the bag. And this was only, I think, a 50 gallon. So everything pretty much seems good. I was reading the back of the live sand that we got, and it actually says you can actually immediately add invertebrates into your aquarium. It said for fish, you should wait until your aquarium cycles. I'm trying to find it where it says, okay, right here. It says live rocks and most invertebrates may be placed in aquarium immediately. But obviously it says, however, gradually introduce fish within the first 3 weeks. So if you're one of them people that are impatient and you can't wait, you can get you some like snails and shrimps, I don't know, coral banded shrimp, stuff like that, and put them in there. And according to them, it should be okay. But it's clearing up pretty quickly. Like I said, I just put these couple rocks I already had before in there so that they can start growing bacteria, beneficial bacteria, so they become live rock. We're gonna go ahead and get a whole bunch more rocks so we can make a scape, an even bigger scape. Like I said, I want to put at least one eel. I want to put like a snowflake eel in here, and I know they like rock work and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and set all that up. Definitely like our light. That's pretty dope. And all of this stuff I got from Petco. The aquarium, the tank, the filter, the light, the bags of sand, the salt, the hydrometer, all from Petco. This light, like I said, this light is so if you want salt water, if you want coral, this is supposed to provide all that stuff. I mean, as you can see on the picture on the box, they have all kinds of stuff in their aquarium. From what I read online, it tells you that this light is good for saltwater and reef aquarium. So people that want to have coral and sea anemones and all that kind of stuff, this is the light that you could use. It's pretty cheap and affordable compared to all those the big lights that are like hundreds of dollars online. This one was only, I think, $50. So I would definitely go ahead and give that a try if you want to get you affordable light for your saltwater tank. They make these in freshwater as well. They have freshwater, they have ones for planet freshwater, and then they have the saltwater one. I only need one light for this size aquarium. It'd be kind of overkill to put two, and I wouldn't really have any more space because I have my filter over there. So that's where the water was coming in from the hose. I'm gonna level all that out. But that's pretty much the saltwater aquarium. I do have, like I showed you guys in the beginning, I have the heaters. So I'm definitely gonna need a surge protector for back here. I'm not sure I'm gonna use the heater because our house is between 72 to 78 degrees year round. So 78 is, usually where you want to keep your aquarium. So, I mean, 72 isn't bad. So whatever the house temperature is, I'm sure that's what the water temperature is going to be. But we always put the heater in there just to make sure it's stable and doesn't go up and down. And you can see we got decent flow. You can see stuff moving just from the filter. Like you can see stuff being pushed through. But I'm definitely satisfied with the outcome of the aquarium. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Drop down any comments below what you guys think we should add in the aquarium. What you guys think I should have did differently or add or change. Let me know. I'm definitely open to feedback. Appreciate it. All right, you guys. It's been maybe like 5 hours since we set up the aquarium. As you can see, crystal clear. Like I told you it would be, completely crystal clear. We got the heater going. We do have to add more salt. I think probably like 4 more cups, because we only did 10. And they said we needed 14.3. So we're gonna go ahead and add 4 more cups. Probably tomorrow. Filter's still going strong. I forgot to tell you guys though, I went today to get some fish. This guy's giving away a bunch of cichlids for free. And when I tell you, he gave me a box filled with dry rock. Remember I was telling you guys I was gonna get more rock so I can create more rock structure. I'm about to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about real quick. Here is the rock. Here here's the bucket filled with live rock or dry rock. He used to have it. He said he used it in a freshwater aquarium, but he had a lot of snails. So pretty much I'm just gonna, sit it in water with some bleach for a couple of days, let all of it, everybody die off. Then I'm gonna rinse them and let them soak in fresh water for a couple of days before I actually take them and put them inside of the saltwater aquarium. But you guys, this is a whole heap of rock. Like, it's massive. It's a bunch. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you guys can see me go ahead and do another video on the saltwater tank, so I can go ahead and put the rock and do the whole skate and make it look really cool. And drop some comments down below. Thank you.